Pranam teachers, I welcome you all. Let's start this session with a prayer.
श्रीमद्वेदान्त रामानुजमुनि करुणा लब्ध वेदान्त युग्मं श्रीमद्श्रीवासयोगीश्वर गुरुपतयोः अर्पित स्वात्मभारम् श्रीमद्श्रीरङ्गनाथाद्वयमुनिकृपया प्राप्तमोक्षाश्रमन्तम् श्रीमद्वेदान्त रामानुजमुनिमपरं संश्रये देशिकेन्द्रम् ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत् गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः பகையில் நான் மறை பெருத்த அம்மலரையற் கருளி முன்பறிமுகமாய் இசைக்கொள் வேத நூலின் இவை பயந்தவனே எனக்கருள் புரியே உயர்கொள் மாதவி போதொருளாவிய மாருதம் வீதி என்பாய் திசையெல்லாம் கமழும் பொழில் சூழ் திருவள்ளரை நின்றானே கனகருச்சிரா காவ்யாத்யாதா शनै शरणोसिता कृतगुरुबुधा वासद्रूपा विधाधिपसेविता विदितविभवा नित्यं विष्णोः पदे मणिपादुके त्वमति भगति विश्वे साम्नसुभाग्रगमण्डली त्वयि रक्षति रक्षकैः किमन्यैः त्वयि सा रक्षति रक्षकैः किमन्यैः इति निश्रित दीश्रयामि नित्यं नृहरे वेगवती तटाश्रयं त्वाम् ஆடி ஆடி அகம் கரைந்து இசை பாடி பாடி கண்ணீர் மல்கி எங்கும் நாடி நாடி நரசிங்கா என்று வாடி வாடும் இவ்வாணுதலே என்று வாடி வாடும் இவ்வாணுதலே ஸ்ரீமதே வேதாந்த ராமானுஜ மகாதேசிகாய நமः ஸ்ரீமதே ஹயக்ரீவாய நமः
Pranam teachers, a nice welcome to all. And during this pandemic time, teachers, you are all doing a great job, and our school management is also supporting us in all our actions. And today we are here to discuss about Fit India, and regarding the topic post-pandemic re-strengthening of mind in the post-pandemic condition. I hope I will present whatever I know rather than giving my face. I think I would like to present a presentation. Let's start. Actually, we are here to celebrate the Fit India School Week celebration of 2020. Fit India, anybody heard about this Fit India? Teachers, I want an interactive session, teachers, please. So, anybody knows what is this Fit India? So that is different department, only PT sirs knows about it, right? You can talk, I can hear you. Please don't be like our students. You can unmute and talk. Anyone or two, please?
Everybody must be doing it, Master. Everybody must be knowing it because everyone has sent videos.
Okay, thanks, ma'am. Because I'm not interested. Thanks, ma'am. So today we are here to for the Fit India School Week celebration. Today's topic is re-strengthening of mind in post-pandemic. Myself, Bhaskar, a PhD, PGD in chemistry in our school. So let's start this. This Fit India movement is a nationwide movement in India to encourage people to remain healthy and fit by including physical activity and sports in everyday life. To my knowledge, few teachers are learning yoga and started doing physical exercise in the morning. That's good because in this pandemic, they keep themselves engaged. So this movement was launched by our humble Prime Minister on 29 August 2019. The Fit India movement aims in encouraging the Indians to include fitness activity and sports in everyday life to pave the way for healthy and fit lifestyle. So here we observe the root cause of most of the lifestyle problems can be overcome by making small changes in our lifestyle. Lifestyle diseases like diabetes, hypertension are increasing in India. Hence, Fit India should be seen as a household movement. It should involve all the people. It is not only to the middle-aged people. It is not only to the children, or it is not only to the elderly people. It should be for all. It is a entire family should get involved in it. That is the idea of this movement. There is no investment in it. There is no investment in it. You don't want to buy a huge exercise equipments, or you have to go for a pay to some club and go for some. This moment is very simple exercises, very simple routine, change in routine, and doing some physical activities to keep ourselves fit. So this is a zero investment movement, and returns are unlimited really. So it should reach each and everyone to the entire pan India level. It should reach each and every household. That is the ideology of this movement. So Fit India, fitness is a key to competition. So we are here. So the topic is re-strengthening of mind in pandemic. So let's start to think about something. What is mind, mindset, and health, mental health? What is mind? Let's look at here. Mind is a set of faculties including cognitive aspects such as consciousness, imagination, or we can say mind is a place where all our thoughts are put into action to give some form to it, some emotional forms or some actional forms. It gives a forms there. Whatever the thoughts we have, by the process of thinking, it is brought to an action or emotion. So what is mindset? They are mind and mindset are two different words where we should understand. Mindset may be firmly established or a thought which everyone accepts, or everyone takes, okay, this may be true, or this is what actually it is. So it makes to a mental inertia or a group thinking. Most of the teachers, those who are handling science and social or EVS, know what is inertia. In physics, we say about two types of inertia: inertia of motion and inertia of rest. So here we are talking about the mental inertia. It may be of, again, two types, which is of motion or which is of rest. What we are going to take, whether we are going to take everything in a positive way and keep moving, or whether we are going to take in negative sense and going to stop by the frictions it is going to give on the daily life. That is what your mindset is all about. So what is your mental health? Mind is a process where the collection of thoughts are done. Mindset, it's a processed data, we can say. And here, mental health. How to look it at a good data, how to take it in a good form, that comes by the mental health. A state of well-being in which an individual realizes his or her abilities, can cope with the normal stress. Of course, life is going to give stress. There is no problem. There is no second thought about it. It's going to give stress. But how a person is going to cope up with it, can work, productivity and fruitful. It's going to be helpful to the society and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. So 3 points we can take it from this mental health. One is well-being. The second one, effective functioning of an individual. See, well-being is something, say, I'm okay with it, but it's not I'm okay, I can do. It is what we effectively do our thing, and that effectiveness is to be reflected in the community. That is what a good mental health is all about. So we can say physical fitness is equal to mental fitness. Once the body is strong, the mind is going to be peaceful and it is going to be healthy. It's going to give a good level of performance and other things. So mental exercise, let's talk about some um, exercise. We do physical exercise because Fit India is all about the physical exercise. But how it is going to be helpful in maintaining the mental fitness? Here, exercise releases chemicals like endorphins and other chemicals, which going to improve our mood. Say, I'm strong by body. I'm strong by body. I can do this. I can do this. Thus, feeling, that emotional feeling is given by some chemical in the mind, which is going to keep us to keep moving. It can also get you out of the world, help to reduce the feeling of loneliness and isolation, and put you in touch with other people. So it keeps you engaged. See, there is two other terms in often used. I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want to do this. So these are two extreme words. Again, both this are an reflection of mindset. We are doing something, we are keep on regularly doing something, we get bored, but at the same time we say that I'm not interested in something. So why can't we try that, or why can't we do that for some time? That is not happening because they are not physically fit. Once they are not physically fit, they are not mentally prepared to do it. So those are the two extremes that is happening here. If you exercise regularly, it can reduce your stress and symptoms of mental health conditions like depression and anxiety, and help with the recovery of mental health issues. It can also improve your sleep, which is important in many ways. Ma'am, I just pass it. I think few people are trying to connect it. So what about exercise and mind? The exercise actually pumps more blood to the brain. When we are actually keep on doing some work, we get tired. Actually, it's not we get tired, our brain get tired. The amount of blood it needs oxygen. Our brain needs oxygen to process its thoughts, and all the neurons should work, all the nerves should work to make the process of this mindset. For that, it needs oxygen. Oxygen comes through blood. So how can you pump more blood? It is by the exercise, which can help you to think more clearly. When more blood is flowing, you are going to get more oxygen, and your nerves are going to be very active there. So you are having a very clear idea to think more and think clearly. It is increase in size of hippocampus, the part of the brain which is responsible of memory. It also increases the connection between the nerve cells in the brain. Already we discussed this. This improves the memory and helps us to protect your brain against injury and damage. See, we would have heard about some old people who keep on thinking, and there was a brain damage and other things. And sometimes road accidents which says the brain got damaged, they are not able to think. The primary works of the body function is controlled by brain, which is not happening. But when you keep doing exercise, a normal body is going to get more benefit, that is going to get more blood, that in turn more oxygen, keeping it healthy and do more productive work. So mental health and physical health put together, you are going to get twice the growth. When mental health is there, you are going to get growth. Physical health is there, you are going to get growth. When both are there, your growth is going to be double. And that's what putting India in a bright spot. The Fit India movement is actually aims in this to put India in a bright spot. When individuals are healthy, the family is healthy, When the family is healthy, your society is going to be healthy. When your society is going to be healthy, your country is going to progress, and India is going to be the spotlight. So after beginning in August 2019, the team was going well, but nothing goes without any obstacles. The obstacle came from here, right? So what happened? This is today's condition. There was Corona, the COVID-19, and as of date, we lost nearly 1,41,000 lives in India alone. In India alone, when you think about world, even today, the most of the developed nation is admitting at most 2 to 2.5 lakh patients a day. So when you compare with those, our India has done well. When you want to say the affected person is 97 lakh and death is 1.41 lakh, which is only 1.45%. 1.44%, which is of course sad, but when you compare it with the world numbers, we are safe. We are much safe. So what this pandemic has brought to us? Deaths, economic problems, uncertainty in all spheres of life. Survival itself is a difficulty here. Many discontinuity, many works, jobs, projects, everything started and it was discontinued. We don't know when it is going to start. There is a fear what is going to happen. There is anxiety in all how we are going to manage this thing. So this is our actual position today. Lockdown. Roads are closed. The entire nation is closed. No transport. Your business are closed. Schools, no chance of it. And we are forced to be at home. Everyone was asked to stay at home. And here I have given a link which says about it's a WHO report. I don't want to put the negatives, so I just gave the link. It says about how most of the countries in the world is affected both mentally and physically. I don't want to bring those data because we all know we are all passing through this condition. I don't want to bring those negative data into it, but I have given a link. Anyone want to know about it, you go and know it. But we are not going to stop. We are a society which fight against any hard situation, and that's we are trying to produce a vaccine. Many vaccines are under trial, and the government hopes, and recently also Prime Minister spoke about what are the SOPs, standard operating procedure to take this vaccine and other things. So as a country, we think and we do a collective work, and a process of happening is there, which makes us to fight against this unprecedented situation. Let's think about us now as a school, as a teacher. Previous, it was like this, right? The children were happily playing in ground. And what is the condition now? The schools are closed. What is the later? What we expect in the future? Can you see that picture? The students are forced to maintain a social distance by putting something on their head. So this is our present situation. Everyone has problems. The parents have the problems of job insecurity, financial stress. They're working from home. Many no words to define those things, right? And what about teachers? They are also parents. They are also a human. Other than doing all those things, as a teacher specific, we are missing our students. We are missing our students. That is first thing. Then, what about teaching? Portion completion, and we have to change the methodology of teaching, how to change, how to adapt to the situation. All the questions are here. And what about students? They are non-directive. There is no one really to give a direction, do this, do that. They are losing their skill. They are losing their skill to write. They are losing their skill to talk to each other. and they are in stress. They are in stress. They are missing their friends. They are missing their games. More or less activity, more confined to the TV or other things. So everyone has a problem here. Everyone is in a problematic situation. Our mind is now in a cage. Is this our present mindset? Is there any way to change this? What's going to be in the future? Here we have two kinds of mindset: the growth mindset or a fixed mindset. Inertia of mindset we saw, right? So whether we are going to be in an inertia of motion in our mindset, or whether we are going to be in an inertia of rest. So let's see about what is a growth mindset. I can learn anything and I want to. Of course, in pandemic situation, the teachers had an opportunity to learn many things. We don't know Google, we don't know Google Forms, we don't know how to take classroom, we don't know Zoom, everything we learn and we are going. I'm frustrated. No, I will come out of it. I want to challenge myself. Today I will learn something new. Today somehow I will go and attend the meeting. Somehow I will try to reach the students. That is the growth mindset what we are having. When I fail, I learn. When I have no opportunity, when I don't have any chances, I will try to find some way or other. That is what, when I fail, I learn. Tell me, I try hard. Give me some hints. If you show some light at the end of the tunnel, I will try to move out of it. That is what, tell me, I will try hard. If you succeed, if someone succeeds, if someone is getting succeed, if someone is doing something, I will learn, I will get inspired by them and I will follow them. That is our growth mindset. My effort and attitude is going to determine everything. It is not someone is going to dominate me and guide me to this. It is my attitude. I am going to determine what I want to do and I am going to achieve it. So this is a growth mindset. And I don't want to talk about the fixed mindset. I don't want to talk about those things, and you can very well read it. We as a teacher, I hope we need the growth mindset, because when we have the growth mindset and we are going to be the role model, we are going to be the inspirer of the next generation. So this is what we have to show to the children, where they can also start doing that. When we have this fixed mindset, of course, our children and our society is not going to move away from this place. Post-pandemic mindset. There is a fantastic word by Swami Chinmayananda which says, when you rest, you rust. So when you make a fixed mindset and say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, then you start rusting. Even iron will rust. How to do about it? How to go about it? Let's start being reasonable with yourself. Don't try to imagine this is very big and then don't come and complain, I'm not able to do this, I'm not able to do this. Have a reasonable, okay, accept the reality and be to the ground situation. Take a small step. I just try to do one thing at a time and don't try to leap and try to achieve something and fall down. Take a small step, but a firm step. Try to provide a meaningful activity. When you are providing an activity to a students, or when you're doing something at home, give it a meaningful activity. Work from home or worse, from quarantine is isolating and often depressing for both students and the teacher. Reach out to the students, somehow try to talk to them when you're talking to parents or anything. And of course, we are posting videos, we are having online classes. 9, 10, 11, 12, the situation is different. Even if it is not, those students who are absent, try to reach out them, because we need to listen to them. They have a lot to say and share. They have a lot of stories. That may be stories for someone else, but to them, it is their problems. So let's listen to them. Everyone thinks that they can't before they can. So everyone will think, how I can, how I can, how I can. But when you are put into a situation, you will try to come out of it because you are forced to at some time. When you come out, then after coming out, you will say, I find it very difficult, but now I finished it. Right? So before they can, they think they can't. So take a small step and a firm step so that you can come out. Make something routine. Start when you are in a post in a situation now. You start daily doing some puja or meditation for 5 minutes or 10 minutes at home, but be routine to it. Then that becomes habit, which will give you a good result. Mind that gap. So there is some gap between the students who are having the facilities and to go about, and there are the students who would have lost their close one, or they may be not financially strong to afford something like computer and other things. So they need support. First, find that gap, and try to close that gap. The thing is, if something is not broken, of course, many teachers, 99% are ladies teacher. If something is not broken in the kitchen, you won't give much attention. Something we have keep going like that. Something most of the time we keep it's going, and when something happens, only we look at it and we care for it. Now this is a time where we care for each and every smaller thing and fix it in a proper way. Everything, whether it is a human or machine, or think of your mixies. Think of your mixie, right? So once it is once it gets broken, only you are going to think and going to fix it. But now it is time for you to check everything and get it fixed. Once the people learn how to best cope with these challenges, journey mindset can reinforce growth and thus sustain people's mental health in the future, especially when the future triggers and stresses us. Okay. So what is this journey mindset? Journey mindset? Let's listen to this.
நாங்க அடி வாங்காம ஏரியாவே கிடையாது. எவ்வளவு அடி வாங்கினாலும் சத்தமே வராது, ஓடுனது கிடையாது. நீ என்னமோ 2 அடி எடுத்துட்டு பெருசா பீத்துற. அவங்க அடிக்க வர நீ வரவே இல்லை.
So it is when you think this getting beaten up, those are the situations which going to give a problem to us. But போய்கிட்டே இருக்கணும். We should keep going. We should keep going. We have to keep going. So we have Vageesha, right? We have Vageesha. We know how to go about. When we have the problem, or when we in the normal life, when we face the problem, don't sit for it. Don't run away from it. And you can understand that word, right? நாங்க ஓடுனதும் இல்லை, நாங்க அதை பார்த்து பயந்து ஓடிட மாட்டோம், நாங்க அடி வாங்காத இடங்களும் கிடையாது. Means when we hear about that, it's a joke, but just think of it, the meaning will give you a different thing. We are not running away from the problem, we are facing it, and whatever it gives, we are taking it and we keep going. So keep going, that is the word which we have to take. And these are the words of Ratan Tata, which says, none can destroy iron, but its own rust can. Like none can destroy a person, but his own mindset can. Is our mindset. It is our mindset. Whether we are going to have the mindset, what kind of mindset we are going to have, whether the growth mindset or a fixed mindset. That is what the question is. So teacher's mindset, teacher getting teachers to cross the gap. About this about problem. Okay, and there are some derivatives. This happened, this is not going to change. So there's a gap. There's a gap. There's a gap. So know this gap. Try to fill this gap. Try to come closer. Try to come closer to the people who have visionaries, and when you reduce the gap, you can easily understand them. And when the people comes here, more and more comes here, this chart is going to be much more smaller curve, and the lifestyle and life model is going to change. Many will become missionaries, and many will have their own vision to progress in life. So here are the 10 mindset. First one, take care of your body. Take care of your body. Take care of your body. So I'm not going to entirely detail this. Eat healthy, a balanced diet. Sleep to 7 hours at least. Exercise. Stay hydrated. Drink more water. So these are about taking care of your body. Practice self-love. Of course, when people I've seen the people who very beautifully when they go out, but when they are in home, do the changes, right? So, even in pandemic situation, when you are going out, how will you look? When you are going to school, 9 o'clock, I dress up neatly and I will get ready. Do that. Nothing wrong in it. It is not that you are at home, you should be like this. Change. You continue whatever you are doing. That makes you feel from inner that you are good, you are beautiful, you are today something great. So learn to embrace your flaws. Try to accept something. You are not perfect. No one in this world is perfect. If God is perfect, He would have created this world with more perfection. Why then changes is happening? Because God wants to change us to a more perfect world. So even us, each and every one, okay, I'm okay today, but I need to get perfect more and more perfection in my life. Stop comparing with others. Right? This is what we do to demotivate ourselves. Without knowing, we keep comparing with others. Don't do that. Then acknowledge your accomplishments. When you have done something good today, feel great. Okay, today I've done this. Today I've done this. Keep within yourself, but be happy about that. Then learn to de-stress. Journal, read something, do something creative. Of course, I think our principal's ma'am drawing and something dance and some painting. All this will give you some relaxation to the mind and keep it healthy. Reading a book, spending time outdoors. Of course, in lockdown condition, we are not able to move. Now some relaxations are there, so you can go for cycling, walking. Even in pandemic situation, you can go to your terrace and keep walking some distance. You can go around and look out. You can look out what is happening in the surroundings of you. All things you can go and enjoy. And the last one, laugh. Are we laughing more? For a child, when you see 1 year or 2 year kids, without any reason, they will be laughing. As we go elder, the laughter itself is becoming somewhat expensive. We need to, someone has to pay us something to make us laugh. No, laughingness is actually it's inborn. We should keep laughing. Let's see to this.
இதன் சிறப்பை சீர்தூக்கி பார்ப்பதே நமது பொறுப்பு. இதன் சிறப்பை சீர்தூக்கி பார்ப்பதே நமது பொறுப்பு. கருப்பா வெளுப்பா என்பதை எடுத்து காட்டும் கண்ணாடி சிரிப்பு. மனம் கருப்பா வெளுப்பா என்பதை எடுத்து காட்டும் கண்ணாடி சிரிப்பு. இது கலையை நீக்கி கவலையை போக்கி மூளைக்கு தரும் துருதுருப்பு. கலையை நீக்கி கவலையை போக்கி மூளைக்கு தரும் துருதுருப்பு. துன்ப வாழ்விலும் இன்பம் காணும். ஏய் துன்ப வாழ்விலும் இன்பம் காணும் விந்தை புரிவது சிரிப்பு. இதை துணையாய் கொள்ளும் மக்கள் முகத்தில் துறங்கிடும் தனிச்செழிப்பு. இதை பாதையில் போகும் பெண்ணை பார்த்து பல் இழிப்பதும் ஒரு வகை சிரிப்பு. பாதையில் போகும் பெண்ணை பார்த்து பல் இழிப்பதும் ஒரு வகை சிரிப்பு. அதன் பலனாய் உடனே பரிசாய் கிடைப்பது காதறிந்த பல செருப்பு. காதறிந்த பல செருப்பு. சிந்திக்க தெரிந்த மனித குலத்துக்கே சொந்தமான கையிருப்பு. சிந்திக்க தெரிந்த மனித குலத்துக்கே சொந்தமான கையிருப்பு. வேறு ஜீவராசிகள் செய்ய முடியாத செயலாகும் இந்த சிரிப்பு. ஜீவராசிகள் செய்ய முடியாத செயலாகும் இந்த சிரிப்பு. இது அதிகாரிகளின் ஆணவ சிரிப்பு. இது அடங்கி நடப்பவன் அசட்டு சிரிப்பு. இது சதிகாரர்களின் சாகச சிரிப்பு. இது சங்கீத சிரிப்பு.
So when we laugh, our mind gets strengthened. Our mind gets strengthened. And next one is live in moment. Live for this moment. There is nothing wrong. Our past is gone. Past is gone. Even when you cry, even when you cry, your grandfather, grandmother who are dead long before is not going to come back. Once it's over, it's over. So don't think about that and waste your time. Stop worrying about the future, which is not in your hand. Which is not in your hand. Next, focus one thing at a time. You cannot dance and eat. You cannot dance and eat. You cannot do something while you cannot swim and eat. Right? There are some things which cannot be done when doing other things. But we people are quite master in doing something. When we are eating only, we will read all our WhatsApp messages. Or other thing we will be doing. And when you talk about the children, it is more, they are very smart. They are multitasking. They will be eating and watching TV. When you put so if just one day wake up at 2:30, 3:30, go around and watch what's happening. Small pleasures. And next one is meditate. Meditate for some time, it is going to give a mental health. No need to talk about much about meditate if people know about it. The first point is people pleaser. What is this condition? Stop being like this. When someone, you have to know, say no. Say in this pandemic situation, we had many no's. Shops, no, closed. School, no, it's closed. Many no's we had. But are we not living? We are living. We are able to cope up. And sometimes it is not wrong to say no. Please. And if someone asks, please do it. When they say please, it is not you should surrender to them and do it. It is up to you to say no. Know that first, right? There is a small story I kept here. but I don't want, because of the time constraint, I'm not going to say this. Right? Get your priorities straight. Whatever you want to ask, you go and ask straight. Don't beat around the bush to get something done. Stop seeking approval of others. For each and everything, don't depend on others. It is strain for you and the others also. Stop worrying about what others is going to think. So don't try to please someone by doing something. You be yourself. You be yourself. Voice your opinion. When you want to talk, you talk. When you want to say whatever you are thinking, right, it is right time to say. That's fine. If you don't keep your voice at the place, sometimes you will bust out, which is going to be a wrong. So develop a positive mindset. What are the things? Get rid of the negative thoughts. I've not included any negative points in this, because when you keep on and don't think about today's news channels. When you take any news channels, what they are showing is murder, rape, all 420s cases, all the negatives only they are pushing. All the negatives. So keep away from those negatives. There are good things, there are some positive things which are there, like good music. Good music is there. Now young talents are singing good. Think about that. Practice self-talk. Talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. It is not bad. You think about something, read something and think about them something. That is good. Train your mind to see good in every situation. Be grateful to others and begin your day with positive affirmations. Right? Don't in the morning itself, after waking up, don't get hesitated. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. Don't bring those negatives into it. Yeah, today is fine. Imagine what we thought some 30, 40 days before, when the pandemic is in high. Waking up in the morning itself, yeah, today I am alive. No one in my house got infected. And we keep talking. There some 4 or 5 got infected. Here 4 or 5 got infected. But stop that. Myself and my family is good today. Today I am good. Go with that positive thought in everyday mind. Connect with the people. In pandemic or lockdown period, we understood what that people is. When we come to school as a teachers, we would have had many difference of opinion between 2 or 3 teachers. But in pandemic situation, what happened? Sometimes we need those people for smaller help, and we think, oh, I'm not able to meet her today. I'm not able to see her today. And when you see and when we came to know about that, we felt for them. We felt for them. Right? So now, once post-pandemic period, try to connect with those people. Give some time, give your ears to them to listen to them. Give a genuine compliments. If they are good, give a good. Say good, appreciate them, and be yourself. It is not, if you don't like, say I don't like. So you be yourself. Start a small conversation, be a volunteer. So live with a purpose. Have a passion, do something good. Take that as a career. Don't set up big goals. Don't dream big. You can't be a Richard Warner. You cannot be a Kim Jong-un, or you cannot be a Donald Trump overnight. You cannot become like that. They came up their life by a small steps. So don't set a very big dream. Set a smaller goals and make some step, one or few steps towards that in today's life. Be optimistic and be firm in what you are doing. Step out of your comfort zone. Don't think I'm feeling fine here. See, there is this comfort zone feeling. It will make you lazy over a time. When you are not able to come out of this comfort zone, you are going to be satisfied with whatever you are having, and you are not exposed to the outer world. You don't try anything new, so you are not going to learn anything. Means being in your comfort zone itself is actually resting, and that's the word of Chinmayananda. When you rest, you rust. Surround yourself with the positive people who make some humor, who give some positive tasks, who pats on your back and say, "Okay, man, you have done something good." Have those kind of positive people with you. They are the one who are going to believe in you and going to uplift you. Learn something new every day. And I don't know. We had a long period. There are some books say 30 days you can learn Telugu, or 30 days you can learn Hindi. Someone who had taken that by beginning of the pandemic period, by now they would have learned 2 or 3 languages. At least they know what are the words. So try to learn something new today. Then detox from your social media. It's not we are having mobile, we should be updated with all the things. When you think about Sindhu, our badminton player, before she was achieving, she never touched her mobile for 3 months. And what we people think, we are more busy than all the top leaders in the world. Morning, whenever we wake up, we run to that mobile and see what has happened in the world. We want to have everything in our tip. What is the meaning in it? See, for relaxation, having that, okay, that's fine. But don't get addicted to it. Don't be into 24 into 7, or don't give the priority for that. At the morning, you should run and take it and see. Give some time for your children, your elders, your family members, your loved one around you. Those things are going to give you much good feeling, much good memories than your social media. Social media would be talking about something yesterday, and they would be shouting for something. They would be doing some protest for something. They would make an scrap. So don't have notification for all. Don't have notification for all. Don't have this notification for all. Each and everything should be updated. Sometimes notification you can put it in silent mode. Switch off your mobile before you go to sleep. Avoid checking the social media first thing in the morning, right? And keep your phone out of sight while working. Of course, now I am having a mobile for my data connection, and here for loan application, they are calling me and disturbing me. That is what that phone is. Maintain healthy work-life balance. Spend some quality time with loved ones. Take a regular break. It's a famous saying, if you work for some 25 minutes, give 5 minutes break. Or continue the cycle for, you can't keep talking for 1 hour. You can't keep talking for 3 hours. In between, you have to give some break, at least to take breath. Right? So do that and take a vacation. Go with your relatives, go to some places, visit some place, meet some people, unknown people, stranger people. Again, they are good. When you go out, you will find, okay, the world is filled with good people, right? Then get a hobby, maybe anything. You do some, because you have to eliminate the boredom, stress in life. Have that. Follow some morning routine. You be routine to us. So these are the 10 points which we can include in our daily life in our daily routine to make ourselves mentally fit, right? So mind is a good slave, but a bad master. Our mind is in our hand. It's in our hand. How we are going to take, what we are going to. We are going to put everything in it and going to make it as a trash bin, or we are going to prioritize few things, work upon it, and going to do something good. Keep it healthy. It is in our hand. The mind is a good slave, but a bad master. You have a power over your mind, not outside events. Not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Post pandemic, let's have a strengthened and positive mindset. It is all in our mind. When we have a positive mindset, when we have an attitude to change, it's going to be our slave. So when we have this mindset, we have a fit India, which is a hit India. Thank you and pranam.